the next participant, Lorenzo Petronio, co-founder at Rockerchain. Rockerchain's ecosystem aspires to the contribution of economic growth in Italy by using Rockercoin, reducing the complexities regarding cross-border commerce. Lorenzo.
Hello, thanks for this opportunity. So we are talking about Italian excellencies, and I would like to start with a few questions for you, and just to state what is the business issue that we are facing and we are trying to solve. So if you think about Italian excellencies, in a few minutes, the only thing you will be able to think is Rockerchain. But for the moment, you probably have in mind something like a Ferrari car or a Gucci bag or something like that. So we are talking, you probably have in mind the big luxury giants in the Italian manufacturing industry. But this is just the emerging part of the iceberg. What you probably don't know is the thousands of small players that are not known around the globe because they are too small to have a flagship store in your town, and they have to go online. But it's pretty difficult for them because they are too small and they don't have the knowledge and the culture to get properly online and to manage the cross-border e-commerce. So the second question that I have for you is just take an example of what we are talking about. This is a genuine crocodile leather wallet made in Italy from a producer that you probably don't know. And this probably will cost you $400, $500 in a shop. So will you buy it through an unknown distributor online? Probably not, because there are no guarantees that this is the original one, this is not a fake, this is not a copy made in plastic. So the issue that most of the manufacturers has when they go online is to guarantee the original product through the value chain, from the manufacturer to the final customer. The third question that I have is, if you have some value in cryptocurrencies, are you happy with the paying crypto as it is today? Personally, I'm not that happy because there are already some way to transform my holdings into real goods, but the most is still to come. There is a huge value that is still to be created in the crypto commerce. So what is the market value of the Italian excellencies at the moment? So the global market is 1,500 billions, and what is estimated to be still to be developed and still the potential is between 10 and 30 billions, still to come. And just to be promoted and to be there. So what we are going to do is pretty simple. We want to make an e-boutique, let's say, e-commerce with the high-end, dedicated or focused at least on the Italian excellencies, this small, mid-sized player, and to promote them, sending it cross-border. So the e-commerce will born dedicated to sell the Italian products abroad, especially to the Far East or Middle East. This, to be sure of the authenticity of every single product that we are selling, we will use the blockchain in order to build an anti-counterfeit system to guarantee the clients, because counterfeit is the reason number one not to buy those type of product. So the third thing that we will do is to create an environment crypto-friendly, natively crypto-friendly. So everything can be bought through our cryptocurrency, for sure, but also we will also develop services commercially dedicated to crypto holders. So these are the key elements of our project. How we will do the anti-counterfeit system, that is probably the most critical part of the project, is pretty simple. This is an illustrative case that we built, so we will equip every single product that we are distributing with a tag that can be a QR code or NFC, or even we are studying the Bluetooth technology in order to have a complete tracking of every single object that we are shipping. And we will track the originality and the story of the project through the value chain, from the manufacturer through the logistic part till the final customer that will be able to identify the originality of the product, to register it as his own original product, and to have also some commercial information about the product. This technology can have multiple applications, especially for our e-commerce, for sure, but can be used also on the physical stores for different purposes. For example, the same technology can be adapted to be used as against shoplifting. Okay, so what is, forgive me, but the local, they don't have my font, so everything is completely unreadable. So some words about the team. We are 4 founders. 3 of us are serial startuppers. One of us have founded a startup incubator. In total, we have already launched something like 12 running startups around in Italy. Most of them are e-commerce already. And then the 4th founder is an expert on Ethereum. He has already developed several projects Ethereum-based. If we take into account the team working for us and the advisor, we have a long-standing experience with a solid background in biggest consulting company, banking world, and also technology giants like Dell or Microsoft. What is the relevant part that we can leverage on is our shareholder that is one of the biggest logistic company in Italy and one of the biggest in Europe, that is called Italmondo, ETLM, that is a huge logistic network that is able to deliver all the product through from Italy to the different countries, and also can support us with the integration in the tracking of the history of the product. So can be easily integrated into our potential application. Few words on our token. It's a C20 utility and means of payment token. Since we are Italian focused, we are Italian team, where we base our company in Switzerland, actually, because Italy is not a suitable market for the token economy. So we moved to Switzerland. We would like to raise 13,000 Ether, and we will be in ICO in July. Okay? So what will you do with your token is to, for sure you can buy products and services within our e-commerce. That's for sure. But also you will have, if you pay with our crypto, you will have access to dedicated additional services like dedicated flash sales, airdrops, and mystery boxes. So you will receive at home a box containing products just because you are a crypto holder. Okay, so we also thinking about some important deals to increase the visibility. I want just to mention one. We are finalizing an agreement with one of the biggest credit card company. They want to tokenize their loyalty program. It's a 100 million program. And they want to allow their clients to convert it directly to our token. So this is the deal that we will try to finalize in the next few months. And the other point is that we are integrating with the existing technology of anti-counterfeit. So we will not have to change the mindset and the technology and the industrial production of the existing company, but we will just integrate with them, adding value with the blockchain. So we'll just add the last mile. I think my time is done. Sorry again for the level of presentation because the font was unreadable completely. Any question? Yeah, please.
Well, I really like the idea that you can be sure that, anyway, an idea how to make sure that I'm getting the really good product, a genuine product with the right brand and whatever. But how do you make sure that that's the one I will actually be receiving if I order from your system?
Okay. Okay, let's make this example. So Rockerchain will identify the different subjects in the value chain. So I will guarantee the identity of the manufacturer, the logistic, the seller, that could be myself or could be the retailer in the country, just giving them a sign. And I will track on blockchain every single step in the value chain. So this product has been manufactured in Milan on 17th of May, 2018. And then it has been shipped to New York, for example, past the custom in New York on the 20th. And the 21st has been sold in a shop in the Fifth Avenue. So if the product with the same ID appears in, let's say, Shanghai, this is something incoherent. So what we will do is to apply the artificial intelligence in the same way the credit card companies apply to the cloned card. So we track the incoherences in order to highlight the fake. So you can copy the physical characteristic of the product, but it's definitely more difficult to copy the characteristic of the product and also build a coherent value chain story of this single item. So I'm not saying that it is impossible, but we make the life for the fake product definitely more difficult, definitely. And on top of that, this is very interesting also for the manufacturer, because he can understand easily, with a simple way, publicly, if the product has been following a strange flow, for example, a not authorized import, or it just has been taken out from a stock somewhere, or just fell out of the truck during the... So there are tons of uncontrolled flows that the luxury product can follow. We are providing a solution for all of that with just one single solution. Very simple.